I'm here with Harrison Jackson of Full Time Fits in Liverpool, one of their premier football shirt sellers. Harrison, what's it like selling football shirts here in a city that's absolutely football daft?
Honestly, I was talking to him about this before, about how I felt like Liverpool needed it with being such a big football city. I talk about this a lot, how the fact that there is only one sport that is either talked about, played or watched here, and that is football, and it's absolutely huge. And especially in the past 4 or 5 years, you've seen a lot of people come over to travel and to watch the games. Like, it's becoming quite a popular thing to do for a lot of tourists. You see a lot of American people, I know there's a lot of Norwegian people and people from all around the world. And it's great seeing those sorts of people come in and find the shop and then find, I suppose, their grail, their shirt which they've been looking for. And then obviously the locals and anyone like from England are also massively into football majority of the time, especially if they're in Liverpool, I always think. And yeah, it's great giving something, I suppose, back to the community. I try and give back always and make it about the people as well, like not just come here and just want to take people's money. Like, I do lots of giveaways for people and stuff like that.
On a day like today, when it's the last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison, and a lot of interest in Liverpool and Everton, what would you say is the Liverpool and Everton shirt that you get mostly asked for, or two of the most popular ones that you've seen in your time doing this?
Find what sells really well are the Liverpool, or people want are the teal Liverpool shirts, you know, like with the teal green one, and then the 2006 third with the white and the teal going down.
Yeah.
Those ones are really popular.
That shirt instantly reminds me of Craig Bellamy in the new camp. Yeah.
I think of Xavi Alonso. That's what comes to mind for me. But yeah, the teal one. Whenever I always seem to get that, it goes out straight away. And I'm trying to think what other ones. People used to ask me for the candy ones a lot at the start.
Oh yeah.
When I started doing it, and I've never actually had one of the candy ones. I've never found one or seen one that's been a good enough opportunity to buy. But we get a lot of the. I always find myself coming across this one, the 1998 home.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1998 home. And I think
a shirt the likes of Steve McManaman, a young Michael Owen, all
yeah,
those kind of guys in
exactly.
that.
And I think Nike recently re-released it. Not re-released it, but I think it was the 23-24 home was inspired by this, with the white trim on the neck and the sleeves. I mean, nowhere near as good as the original Reebok one, but the re-releases never really are they? But that one seems to be one that I sell quite a lot. But then it goes through a bit of after the Adidas, I think it goes through a little bit of a dark patch, doesn't it, for Liverpool? They've got like the Warrior and the New Balance kits, and they're not. I'll sell them for pretty cheap because they're not as desirable. In regards to Everton, again, I don't specifically. Got asked yesterday for a Duncan Ferguson one, which we did have earlier on in the year, which sold pretty fast. But I mean, people say retro. Have you got any retro? But like, people's perception of retro is obviously different because your retro might be different to mine, and then another person's, because it's to do with when you was growing up, I always think. But in regards to most sold for the Everton ones, I mean, any of the 90s Umbros, because as you know, like 90s Umbro shirts are just. They always have a collar. They've got a lovely fit to them. They're beautiful.
That's a very, very 90s addition. That screams early Premier League to me. In your time doing this, what would you say, again from a Liverpool and Everton perspective, is the most expensive shirt from each team that you've come across?
The day I had a really, really nice Everton 1998 away shirt, long sleeve. To come across 90s Umbro long sleeve shirts is very rare these days. And I think that one sold pretty much straight away to someone over in Asia somewhere, which is mad to think that it's going. It probably should be staying here, but it's going complete other side of the world.
The global nature of these brands.
Exactly. The influence of the Premier League is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna not skip it, but I'm gonna cheat on the question. I'm gonna answer it, and I'm gonna say it's not a shirt, it's a sweatshirt. As you know, with the sweatshirts, they're very popular with today's, especially in England with the weather and stuff like that, and in Scotland.
Of course.
Sorry. The sweatshirts for Liverpool, some of the Adidas ones and the Reebok ones are extremely popular, especially like the drill top. So think it was, there's a picture of Mo Salah wearing one of it. It's like the teal green again.
Yeah.
And central Liverpool badge with the Adidas. I think that one maybe sold for like 175.
Wow.
And then the Everton long sleeve we sold for 150.
Yeah. As a man who I'm bigging you up here saying that you're a football shirt expert, for you, if you could pick your top 3 Liverpool shirts and your top 3 Everton shirts, just on your personal preference, what would they be?
So for the Liverpool ones, my top 3 are, I'm going with the 2006 third, the 1996 away, and then the 2000 away, which they won the treble in. And then for the Everton ones, I'm going with the pink Le Coq Sportif one, the 2015 third, which is a bit of a new one, but I really like the colour. It's got like a nice khaki colour, and then the 1998 away, the white one, really nice Umbro.
And just for our viewers on PLZ Soccer, what's your favourite piece you have in store just now if anyone's coming down to visit you here at Full Time Fits?
Favourite piece right now? Whoa, I love Lazio stuff.
Yeah.
I was close to putting this one in my own collection, but yeah, it's Gascoigne, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. It's Football Italia written all over it. It's
exactly.
Gascoigne, it's Beppe Signori, it's James Richardson having coffee. That's absolutely incredible.
Absolutely beautiful. 1994 third shirt.
Yeah.
I again, I love Lazio, I love the colour. Wear a lot of navy, wear a lot of blue. That's got to be my top one. I could have gone with a bit of an easy one and said we've got some crazy Fiorentina ones in at the moment, which I know get people very excited. But I felt like that would have been too easy to say, something like this.
Very nice, absolutely beautiful shots all round.